Hey everybody, I hope you're doing all right. So I guess this is the sort of natural follow-up to the New Year update video I put out a little while ago. And it's just to basically say, here I am. This is the new creative space. It's an interesting little room, really. It's kind of a glorified shed. And it's kind of kitted out with the basics like your kitchen sink and your fridge and your shower. There's a bed in here too, which gets converted into a sofa by day. I just whack a throw on it and there you go, jobbed. But with all the convenient everyday living features out of the way, this room is now, as I say, a proper workstation for me. So of course I have the Mac running Logic, which is just for all of my recording and production needs in here. And down below I have my small sort of modest rack unit, which is just holding my interface. And down below that are currently an unused graphic EQ and patch bay, just because they were part of the old rig and I haven't taken them out yet. And finally, the bottom rack unit is just a Behringer headphone amp, which I haven't had much chance to use yet, but it's really so that when the time eventually comes I get some other people into recording here again, I will be able to sort of route out a separate headphone mix so they can record with whatever they want to hear inside their headphones. Now, of course, I have a few other guitars that I can't quite fit into this room. For now, I've just sort of brought in the bare essentials for the projects that I have on hand, and I think there'll probably be a rotation over time as to which guitars get to sit in the vicinity, and otherwise the other guitars will just stay in storage until such time as I move out of here completely. And while we're on that subject, I should probably just point out that this, of course, is all temporary, and I'm still intending to move myself back into Leeds, where I was based before the pandemic, when the gig scene starts opening back up again. But for now, this is it, and this is where it's happening for me. This is the space that I exclusively get to use, because of course inside the family home still there's the big studio where I was filming before, but it did get to a point where we were sort of fighting for time and space in the studio, so it's worked out quite well that I have my own workspace and they have theirs, and everybody's happy. And another great thing about all of this, obviously, is that because I'm living and working in the same space, my workflow, I think, should hopefully increase. There are a few things that still need to be screwed into walls or fitted or hung up somewhere, but for the most part, I think the room is pretty much complete. So I'm hoping there aren't too many things that will change in the background and cause horrendous continuity issues. But if you bear with me, guys, hopefully it'll all work out pretty well. Anyway, this was just a quick one, just to show you guys the new space that I'm in, and where the videos will be made, and where I'll no doubt be making some more music in the meantime. But what I'd really like from you guys is to comment down below with some ideas about what you'd like me to cover in terms of content. What sort of subjects would you like me to talk about? Any particular production tips? Any song breakdowns a la Jacob Collier or something like that? That might be a bit ambitious, but we'll see how we go. I've had a few requests on things like how I set up my guitars, or how I go about getting some tones out of the Boss Katana amps, which I can do soon actually. Perhaps there's a particular favourite guitar tone of yours that you'd like me to recreate. Whatever it is, just let me know down in the comments, and if it's doable, I will try and do it. And a little reminder just to say that I'm still taking one-on-one guitar tuition bookings online, so get in touch with me on my socials, which as ever are linked below. But for now, as per usual, Stay safe out there, stay positive, and stay musical.